So welcome back. This is my last video for the month. Of course, we were expecting this because we were waiting for Boxycharm, which came in a couple days ago. And yes, it was a couple days ago, but I've been very under the weather. I have a very bad tooth infection, and I was like swollen up to here. So I just got around to opening it. And I did get a chance today to try all the products on my face, except for a couple. But Boxycharm is once again outdone itself. Every month I say they can't get any better, but I'm wrong. This has got to be the best box yet. So let's jump into it. This first product, this was actually an extra that I received, because in all of the spoilers and all of the unboxings, the people who've gotten their boxes prior to me, this wasn't included. So I kind of got a little extra. So I was like, oh, I'm special. And it's the waterproof gel eyeliner by Bella Pierre at $15 retail price. Creamy waterproof eyeliner for true definition that lasts all day. This liner glides on smoothly and is formulated with pure minerals, natural wax, and antioxidants, making them hyperallergenic and safe for all skin types. Holding the skin of your upper lid taut, trace the upper lash line, making the tail end a bit thicker than the inside, and extend it just beyond the lash line for a more dramatic look. Try lining the outside half of your bottom lash as well. This is really good because gel eyeliner is what I use, and normally I use the potted eyeliner, either the Clinique or the Maybelline's really good, but neither one of them stands up to heat, the slightest bit of sweat or moisture. I will take the time to do a very precise wing or cat eye with it, and 10 minutes later I'll turn around and it's gone. It's even when you set it with eyeshadow. So I just recently bought something like this. It's a CoverGirl product, but it's almost the exact same thing. It's a gel eyeliner, and it works very well. It makes the same claims as this, and it does performance. So if that is as high quality as it is, I'm sure this will be even more high quality. So I was very happy to get this. The second thing I'm so excited about, I did get a chance. They're a little damp because I did want to show you dirty brushes. I did use them today. But it's the Moda Pro 3 brush set by Real and Lanical. Retail price $26 for this set of 3. The first one is the Pointed Blush BMX 130. Yeah. Apply blush and powder with precision, or use the tapered edge to create a subtle contour. Now I really like this because with the pointed brushes, this is the most dense one I've ever felt. I use this for two things. That I actually use this for my transparent setting powder to set my foundation and concealer. I used it with my Coty Airspun translucent powder, and it picked enough just the right amount of powder up, and it really blended it in great, almost as if the transparent powder melted into my skin and just left a flawless finish. And then I did use it towards the end to make the highlighter on my the upper part of my cheekbone brighter than the rest. I sprayed it with the mist and set, and then put it into the highliner and used it that way. But it's very, very dense, which I was very appreciative. Like the Luxie one I have is not dense at all, and it's really only good for using to brush on loose powdered highlighter, like the Artist Couture and the Mattify Cosmetics loose powder highlights that I have. It's really good for that. And then it came with this. All three of these brushes are nice and dense, and they all three apply and blend in the makeup very beautifully. This is a blending brush, and yeah, it might look a little big, but to be honest with you, this is the brush I didn't know I was missing. in my eye makeup brushes. This is just this is the perfect addition to. I didn't even realize I was missing it because I'll use the Luxie blending brush to do like my transition color, and then I have a couple different blending brushes, but um I didn't realize like this was the size I was missing because I would always get frustrated because I would use the biggest one I had for the next color that I wanted to be most prominent, and it wasn't like big. This is perfect for that. Like this is perfect for that. That's what I did use for today. So I used that for the second color, and then I used the blending brush that I usually use for is my third one, and it was just a perfect combination. And then you go back over it a little bit with the brush that you had used for your transition color, and the only thing left was like my pencil brush that I used to do the outer corner thing. But this was like the perfect size blending brush, to kind of it was very cohesive with my other eye makeup brushes, and it just was perfect to make my eyeshadow look just that much more precise and professional looking. So really good. This one is my absolute favorite. It's the Chisel BMX 250. In case you want, this is the crease. It's the BMX 430, and the Chisel says this versatile brush can be used to apply highlight or contour with its unique curve design. This is a very versatile brush. I really can't believe like when I don't have to buy makeup brush sets that often because I take very good care of them, and when I do buy them, I buy high quality sets and I take very good care of them. But in the few sets that I have bought, they've never come with a chisel brush, and I've been wanting one. And I was actually just about, before the spoilers for this Boxycharm came out, I was about to invest in like Elf has one out. It looks kind of like this. It's like double-ended, and one of them looks kind of like this and had really good reviews. But then I saw the spoilers. This is my already, even after just one day using it, my favorite brush ever. It is very versatile. One thing I used it for was to buff out not my cream based but my powder bronzer, and nothing has ever buffed out my powder bronzer as well as this. When I got done like blending and buffing it out with this, and it didn't take long, it was just perfect. There was nothing left to like I did to wear. Like there are times when I thought that I buffed it in well enough with the brush I used for that previously. And then I would get in the car and I would pull down like the mirror just to see, make sure my makeup looked right in like all that natural light and sunlight, and I would notice like that I would have to use my finger to kind of fix like or blend in like a missed part where the contour still looked like one big streak or whatever, but not like this. Took perfect care of it. Boom, right, just melted right into the skin, left a very, very, very natural looking contour in its wake. I was so impressed. And the other thing that I ended up using it for was just to blend. Like I had a little bit of highlighter here. It wasn't blending the way I want it, and I didn't want to use my beauty blender for it because all it would have done was pick the product up off my face instead of blending it in my skin. It would have just soaked it up, which would have kind of defeated the purpose. But this made it do exactly what I wanted it to do. It was perfect. This is like I said already, like my favorite brush, and like $26 for them. So they're the first two things. Now the next thing most of the products in this box I have on my face today, with the exception of the little gel pencil liner and these. It came with these very beautiful fake lashes, pro eyelashes. It says Pro Eyelashes by Per, The Complexion Authority. Retail price $14. Per's 3D lashes are handcrafted with the finest luxury silk to provide ultra lightweight, natural looking fuller lashes. These cruelty free lashes are durable, reusable, and safe for contact wearers. And it says it's good for up to 30 wearers. Um, and they had three different styles that you could have gotten, and I got the style Bombshell, and these are just absolutely gorgeous, if you can see. They're just absolutely gorgeous. They're beautiful, like, say, like, so sexy. And it's gonna be a little bit of a change for me, because when I do wear, on the rare occasions I wear fake eyeliner, not rare, like once or twice a week, sometimes some weeks none at all. What I'll usually get, like, I usually get these, like, they're like the little, like, tiny strips. And what I'll do is I'll put on like a good mascara, like the IT superhero or whatever, and then use two of these strips and just put them on the outer parts of my lashes, and that's good enough for me. Like, it makes my, like, eyelash, like, it makes my eyes look so much fuller. It brings a lot of attention to the corners of my eyes. It just makes my eyes pop. It's not that I've never used a full lash, fake lash, but it's been a long time, so it really is going to feel like a little weird for me. But I am excited to try them, and I will get every single wear out of them. So that was a nice additive. Now, it seems like in every Boxycharm, there is like one product that is like an if. Like, everybody gets the same exact thing, except there's one product you can get either this or that of. And this month it was either a liquid matte lipstick, or a lip and cheek stain, a tube of lip and cheek stain. I was really kind of hoping for the lip and cheek stain, because I don't have one of them. I've never used one. And like I say in most of my videos, every day I layer my blush, and I think like a cheek stain would be a really good thing to put down underneath my powder blush, and would even be good, like, for really quick on my lips going out the door. But I can always try, like, I can always try NYX's, because they're very reasonably priced, and I've never had an issue with, like, I find all of their products to be quality. So once I actually tried the lipstick on, and all disappointment went out the window. This is an amazing lipstick. It's called Girl Power Liquid Lipstick by the Beauty Corp. Retail price for $14.95. An intensely pigmented liquid lipstick that is life proof with serious staying power, enriched with shea butter and vitamin E. The slippy will give you comfortable wear for hours. It won't cake flake or dry out, empowering you to take on the day. And that is 100% true on every account. It ended up being like the perfect color for my complexion. Not too dark, not too light. Like, last month they sent like the ColourPop Satin formula, which I was so excited about, and it ended up being like way too dark for me. Like, even like if I were to wait for like no matter what time, I'd never be able to wear it. But, fortunately, it was perfect for my mom, so it's now in her collection, and she was very happy to receive it. But this is a beautiful color. There's the swatch. I have it on my lips now. Let's see if you can see better. I don't see. Yep. And then if you look at my eyes, because I'll be showing you the eyeshadow palette that came, that's everything that's on my eyes today. But this lipstick is absolutely gorgeous. I applied this no less than, I have to say, 6 hours ago, and it's not fading anywhere, flaking. It hasn't settled. It looks like it's just it's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. The formula is amazing. Even though I've never heard of the company, I would like show me to their website, because I'll buy 10 more shades of lipstick in this formula. It is absolutely amazing. So any disappointment about not getting the lip and cheek stain went out the window. Alright, now last but not least, and the star of the show, it's the Rainforest of the Sea Volume 2 by Tarte eyeshadow palette. That's right, a full-size Tarte eyeshadow palette. And they even included a coupon for $10 off any orders over $60 on Tarte.com using the code BOXYAUGUST, all caps, and valid. That coupon is valid through September 15th of 2017. Now this eye palette, everything on my eyes, from my highlighting shade from my transition color to my lid shade to the colors I used to line my lower lash line, came from this palette. And this is, every single shade in this palette, whether it be matte or shimmer, it's like, when you swatch it with your fingers, it's like sliding your fingers over silk, butter, satin. Like, it's just so gorgeous. This is the highlighting shade that I have on, and I had it on the inner corners. It wore off a little bit. You can still see it, and then under my brow bone, like if I touch that up, you might be able to, hold on, because I'm looking in the mirror above me. See, beautiful highlighting shade for the brown bone and for the inner corners. Next to that is, it's like the same shade but in a matte formula, if you can see. It's like the same exact shade as what I just showed you, except matte, not shimmer. And it's so buttery and silky. Next to that is what I have on my lids, my lid shade today. And this is a gorgeous shimmer. It's like a gold copper. Like, I haven't touched up anything I've been really late. Usually I'll touch up my makeup right before these videos, and I didn't, but just to give you an idea, if you can see that a little bit better. I don't know, but it's a gorgeous shade. It's very gorgeous. Next to that, we have the lightest brown, and this is my transition shade. It's a matte light brown, and like I said, like all the other shades, it goes on like butter. This is a little darker. This shade, though, I absolutely love this shade. It is a darker brown than the transition shade, but what it reminds me of is like those Urban Decay colors that have like that super depth to it. That, yeah, it's only one color, but like it seems to have like a light and dark to it. It's just got this gorgeous depth, and it looks gorgeous on. So that is the first crease color. Like, it goes a little bit above my crease, like into my transition. This color is absolutely gorgeous too, and I did use this as my very last crease color. So it's like right in the crease, like blended out real good. It looks black, but what it is, it's a real dark plum color. And the next one I didn't use in this look, but it's one of my favorite colors in the entire palette. It's this smoky gray, but again, it's one of those eyeshadows that have this depth to it that is just jaw-dropping and eye-catching. And next tomorrow, like, I'm gonna find a way to incorporate that gray. And probably where I used this next color is where I'll use the gray tomorrow. And the outer V of my eyes today is where I used this color. And again, it looks black, but it's a very, very dark blue. Um, oh, let's see. Like, if you can tell. Hold on one second. I don't know if you can tell better with some light over top of it. But yeah, that's how the look turned out. I mean, gorgeous shadows. I did use very good primer. I used my Too Faced eyeshadow insurance primer today, and that's a primer that I save either, if not for special occasions, and for only when I'm using like my high end palettes, because I mean, to me that's an outrageous amount of money for an eyeshadow primer, but it is very good. It does bring out the pigment of the eyeshadow. It makes your eyeshadow look stay all day. It doesn't crease. It doesn't fade very easily. So I did use a very good primer, but these eyeshadows just go on so smoothly. Like I said, like satin, silk. They couldn't blend any easier. You couldn't ask for a better formula eyeshadow. Boxycharm really, really outdid it this month. The total value of this box this month was $110.95. And like I said, you paid $21 for it. So that's absolutely phenomenal. I do know that for the month of August they had lifted the waiting list to where if you signed up at any time in the month of August, you would have received this box as well as subsequent boxers. You would have been officially a Boxycharmer. I don't know if they have lifted that wait list yet or if it's still in effect, but if you've even been thinking about joining Boxycharm and that wait list is still lifted, I would jump on it and sign up now while there's no wait list, because you never know when that wait list is going to go back into place, and it's like a crapshoot with the wait list. You never know how long you'll be on it. There are some people that were on it for 6 to 8 months. I like I God's luck was shining on me because I sat on that waiting list for 4 days, and I think I pissed a lot of people off because when I posted that, they were like, they were commenting back and coming back like it's been 5 months and I'm still sitting on the waiting list. So if you've even been considering, sign up. It doesn't. You can always cancel if you don't like it, but I'm telling you, it's worth it. Jump on it, sign up, because if you finally make the decision to do it and you end up sitting on a waiting list for 8 months, you'll be missing out on some amazing boxes in the interim. It's boxycharm.com. Go to and sign up. I really hope you like this unboxing and then it gave you a better idea of just how much you get out of Boxycharm. Of my 3 subscriptions, I have Boxycharm, Ipsy, and Sephora Play. If my man would come to me and say, hey baby, due to finances, like, you really have to pick one subscription, like, it wouldn't even be a second thought. Boxycharm won't. Like, I absolutely love them. And I can't wait to try those eyelashes. It'll be the first time in so long that I put on full length eyelashes, and I actually did kind of spoil myself this month. We did really good with our finances. I was able to, and I'd been torturing myself over this palette, the Too Faced Glitter Bomb palette, and I've read and watched so many swatches and reviews and couldn't get like a straight or like definitive answer. Like more people say it's worth the money, more people say it isn't. Like, I couldn't get a good luck on it. So finally, I just jumped in and did it because I just, it really looks like something I'll enjoy playing with and using. And then I also went ahead, broke down, and got the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill collaboration palette because like the second that I saw that, like my heart melted. I fell in love with it. I didn't I don't know if it's limited edition. I'm gonna assume it is, and I really didn't think I was gonna be able to get the money up for it before they took it off the shelves. And the other thing that I got, because I know it's limited edition and I've been wanting it since it came out, was the Aurora, the Beverly Hills Anastasia Aurora highlighting palette. Seeing as much as I enjoy the Moonchild one, I've been eyeing up the Aurora palette forever, and I went ahead and got that because, like I said, I never know when it's gonna come off the shelves, and then I'll be crying. So I really did kind of spoil myself. So when those things come in, I'm doing, and I did a reviews for them palettes. So I'll make sure, of course, that I'm wearing the products from that palette, and I'll make sure I have these on so that you can get an idea of how these look in the style Bombshell. So that's a promise. I hope you enjoyed this month's unboxing for Boxycharm. Thank you for tuning in. I will see you next month, and I hope you enjoy what's left of your summer. I wish you all health and happiness. Please hit that subscribe button and leave any comments you wish. Once again, thank you, and I love you all.